Remember that scene where Neo instantly downloads Kung Fu into his brain? That's no longer science fiction. While not everybody can plug their head this way into the matrix, with the right learning system and AI, you can master complex skills in a fraction of the time.
I know Kung Fu. Show me.
Today I'm showing you exactly how to learn any skill in record time using OwnFoundations' 7-step NEXUS Method, your personal accelerator for the digital age. Because the difference between those who thrive in the AI economy and those left behind isn't talent, it's learning speed. Traditional employment isn't just changing, it's failing. And AI isn't just drilling holes, it's flooding the lower decks. Right now you have two choices. One, follow the wage slaves, trading your limited time for money, directly competing against machines that never sleep, never take vacation, and get smarter every day. Or two, the tech-powered entrepreneur, reclaiming ownership of your time by employing powerful agents and creating AI systems that work while you don't, to build a future you actually control. Hi, I'm Mo, co-founder of OwnFoundations. As #1 stock picker and director at a unicorn startup, I came to see that ownership and AI compound wealth for investors and entrepreneurs, while employees must work harder for the same pay or update their resumes. I've watched executives popping champagne and being promoted right after mass layoffs as their stock options went through the roof, while skilled employees scramble for jobs that no longer exist. The executive formula is brutally simple. Replace salaries with AI, watch costs go down and share prices go up. What used to take years now happens with a single software update. If you take only one thing from this video, make it this. Your own AI-powered business and wealth creation isn't optional anymore. It's your life jacket to stay afloat, so you can live the life you want. #OwnFoundations. Let's break down why most people fail miserably at learning anything new, like building their own business. Problem number 1, the passive consumption trap. Most people approach learning backward. They consume endless tutorials, books and courses, then wonder why nothing sticks. Cheap dopamine that feels productive but delivers zero results. Or as Yahoo's former chief solution officer, Tim Sanders said, education without application is just entertainment. It's like trying to learn swimming by only reading about it. The moment you hit the water, you'll sink. And I'm sure you know many other examples where theory alone gets destroyed when faced with reality. As the saying goes, reality eats theory for breakfast and doesn't even leave a tip. While Malcolm Gladwell popularized the 10,000-hour rule to mastery, the modern reality demands efficiency and rapid competence. Research shows you can reach functional competence in most skills within just 20 hours of deliberate practice, but only if structured correctly, and later in the video I show you exactly how. Problem number 2, the ownership disconnect. Learning without ownership equals labor. Learning with ownership equals investment. When you learn as an employee, your skills benefit your employer first. When you learn as an owner, every capability compounds towards your own wealth and freedom. Throughout every industrial revolution, be it steam power, electricity, computer or AI, those who own equity in companies capture the largest share of value from technological change, while workers who can't adapt fast enough are left behind. You can see this pattern intensifying dramatically today as AI automates increasingly complex skills and complete industry at an unprecedented pace, creating a technological shift that's faster and more disruptive than anything we have ever seen before. Now let's tackle these problems with OwnFoundations' NEXUS Method, a 7-step system to learn anything 10 times faster. Step 1. Create your learning map. Everything starts with defining your why. Map exactly how this connects to your ideal future. Ask yourself, how does this skill move me towards my larger goals? What specific problems will this help me solve? Will this skill help me create assets I own, foster my legacy, or just make me a better employee or cog in a system that I don't control? Your brain prioritizes information connected to meaningful goals. This isn't motivational fluff, it's cognitive and wealth-creating architecture. Our brains contain roughly 100 billion neurons. And neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize by forming new neural pathways, is significantly enhanced when we actively apply knowledge, rather than consuming information passively. Think of learning like building a house. Without a blueprint, you are just piling up materials randomly. The learning map is your blueprint. It tells your brain what matters and what doesn't. Don't start with tutorials, start with a real project. The best way to learn is to build something tangible and search for information only when you hit obstacles. Your learning becomes laser focused on what you actually need. For example, learning web development? Start building a simple website. Learning a new language? Try having a basic conversation with a person in the respective country. Learning data analysis? Import an interesting data set and start exploring it. When you hit obstacles, that's when tutorials become really valuable. This just-in-time learning ensures nearly 100% retention because you are applying everything immediately. To maximize focus, put your phone in another room, physically away from reach. Close and deactivate all unnecessary tabs and notifications. Laser in on one thing at a time. Multitasking is the enemy of focus. Use your best hours for efficient learning. Don't waste it on doom-scrolling social media. Step 3. Implement deliberate practice. Not all practice is equal. Focusing on improving specific aspects of performance is the thing. Here's how to enhance deliberate practice with AI for investing. Use AI to analyze your investment portfolio and identify potential blind spots, and create personalized routines to strengthen your analysis. The difference between casual and deliberate practice is intention. Choose the latter and let AI help you. Step 4. Leverage the Feynman technique with AI. The legendary physicist Richard Feynman had this powerful learning technique. Explain complex concepts in simple terms as if teaching a child, in order to expose your gaps in understanding. If you can't explain something simply, you don't truly understand it, right? Explain any concept to an AI assistant. Have AI identify gaps in your reasoning, and then research to fill those gaps. Keep iterating until you really grasp the full concept. For complex topics, I use Google's NotebookLM, which is awesome, particularly after its recent updates. Since now it processes up to 25 million words across 50 different sources, converts these sources into podcast-style conversations, provides source-grounded responses with citations, and allows interaction with AI hosts during playback. And this is all with a free tier. I recently had NotebookLM explain what AI tokens are, only provided 2 sources, and if you want to listen to the podcast, here you can check it out. Spoiler alert, pretty impressive to say the least. Step 5. Transform learning into digital assets. Here's where ownership separates the merely skilled from the truly wealthy. Convert your learning into digital assets that generate income while you sleep. Every new skill can become an automated system. Think investing algorithm, marketing funnel, a digital product like courses, templates, tools, and your intellectual property. When I left the corporate world, I converted my expertise into investments, frameworks, and analysis tools. While most people trade time for money, digital assets continue to generate returns regardless of whether you work that day or travel the world. This is the ultimate leverage point of learning, to transform something you did once to something you own forever. Step 6. Implement strategic immersion. Create an environment where you are constantly exposed to what you are learning. Do it like Pareto and apply the 80-20 rule to identify the core 20% of skills that give 80% of results. Engage multiple senses. Watch, listen, read, force multiply by doing, teaching. Find online communities and accountability buddies practicing your target skill. Your environment shapes your thinking more than willpower ever could. So design your digital and physical spaces to make learning inevitable. Step 7. Prioritize rest and recovery. Your brain needs recovery to strengthen neural connections. If you keep pulling all-nighters, you're sabotaging yourself over time. Instead, apply the Pomodoro technique, which helps maintain optimal focus by dividing your work into 25-minute focus sessions, followed by 5-minute breaks, preventing mental fatigue while maximizing productivity. This works perfectly with OwnFoundations' NEXUS Method to learn anything 10x faster. We created a downloadable ultra-compact learning plan based on the NEXUS Method that structures exactly 20 hours of deliberate practice to help you reach functional competence in any skill. Use the QR code on the screen or check out the link in the show notes below to get your free copy today. While a little bit of stress actually enhances performance by increasing alertness and focus, chronic stress has the opposite effect and actively destroys memory capacity. So make sure to find the right balance. Combat the forgetting curve with spaced repetition. Without reinforcement, knowledge can disappear, just like unused muscles. By revisiting concepts at strategic intervals, you move knowledge from short-term to long-term memory, where you own it and where you want it. During sleep, your brain organizes everything you've learned, strengthening neural connections and clearing out unnecessary information and noise. But here's the thing, accelerated learning is just one piece of the success puzzle. If you want to understand the full blueprint for what makes people really successful, check out this video here.